So today we're going to look at how you can find flat fee MLS listing packages for your area and what the contents of those packages are, how much they cost, how many photos, things like that. So anything you might want to know about the flat fee listing packages at bloomkey.com, we're going to try to find out how we can do that today. And the first thing we're going to do is go to the Bloomkey homepage at www.bloomkey.com, and we'll enter in either we can say our city name and state, or county name and state, or we could just simply enter in the zip code of the property location and click the search button. And we're going to come to a page that's going to list all the packages that are available. You can see here we've got several different packages. The MLS is going to be an abbreviation for the MLS, and if we want to know what that particular MLS is, we can click on the package itself. The name of the package will take us down, and right under the package name, for a little bit of a larger description of the property, you'll see that it's the Central Virginia Regional MLS in this case. Now there may be different MLSs available for your county or area, so you'll need to select the one that's right for your property. You can do that. I can tell you a little bit more about that in just a minute. But so this page right here, the package information, is going to show you what the cost of the package is, the term of the package, how long it's going to be listed for, and how you can buy it. You've got two buy now selections on this particular package. You can either do the one-time payment, or you can make 3 monthly payments. If you want more information about the property, you'll see over on the right-hand side we've got 3 icons for get the details, comparison chart to compare. What that's going to do is line up the packages and their features next to each other so you can determine which one's right for you. And there's also a savings calculator, so you can see exactly how much money you'll be saving using the Bloomkey selling plans. If we just for a minute go to the comparison chart, you'll see that clicking on that will line up the packages next to each other, and each of the different items on the left hand side you'll be able to scroll over and determine what it is that particular item is about. Broker consultation in this case, centralized showing services, video tours, all of that can be explained by just hovering your mouse over that particular link of the item in question. And then across the top you'll see we have the different packages next to each other, and down the columns which one of these packages contain the items on the first column. That will tell us the number of months, but we can actually buy now from this particular page. You want to scroll down, you can see all of the different items, and when you're ready to X out of this, you just click the little X down at the bottom and it'll take you back to the packages page. The savings calculator works by entering in your property sales price. If you've got a different property sales price than what appears there, you can just click it. Whatever buyer agent fee you want to pay to a buyer who sells, or to an agent who sells your property through the MLS, you can enter that amount here. It doesn't have to be 3%. It can be actually anything you want, but for right now you're just calculating to get an estimate. You're not locked into what you put here. You can tell us later what you want to have as the buyer agent fee, and it can even be a flat fee, so you don't have to pay this at all. And what you're doing is comparing it to traditional real estate companies that charge 6%. You can see here that with the traditional agent at that amount of money. Well, let's go ahead and click the calculate button to see what the totals are. If you're going with a traditional real estate company and you're paying 6% commission, you'd be paying a listing commission of $15,000 and a buyer agent commission of $15,000 for a total of $30,000 in commission on a $500,000 sales price. You can see there's no savings, of course, over this in either of the two following rows. If you went with a national discount company, perhaps you could get a 4.5% commission. Usually those agents are doing it for less money, either because they don't have the experience, or maybe they're not offering the same amount of selling tools, or for some other reason. But you can see here what the savings would be compared to those types of services, whether you sell on your own or whether you sell through a buyer's agent. And in both of these cases, you're going to pay that same commission no matter what, whether you sell the property, whether the listing agent sells it, whether there's a buyer agent involved, or whether your brother decides to buy the property. You're still going to pay this commission. And the same with these national flat rate realty companies that typically charge you somewhere around $3,000, and many of them don't even put your property into the multiple listing service. But you can see with Bloomkey, what we're doing was with the flat fee of the package that we chose here, you're doing away completely with the listing commission. Instead, you're just paying a flat fee. So you're not paying that in any case. If there's a buyer agent involved, you pay the amount that you tell us. And in this case, you said it was 2.5%, so you'd pay $12,000 to the buyer agent's company. If you're able to sell it on your own, of course, with BloomKey, you don't pay any of that, so you can save the entire commission. So savings with when the buyer agent finds a buyer for you, you're still saving $17,000 over a traditional real estate company. If you find a buyer, or your brother buys the property, or there's no agent involved other than just yourself and BloomKey, you get to save almost the entire commission less the flat fee. So in this case, you'd save $29,500. And so that's the calculation of your savings using BloomKey's marketing plans. So we'll X out of that. And then the last icon is the Get the Details button, and that'll take you to the details for that particular package. In this case, we're looking at the Platinum for Sale by Owner Advertising Plat package in the Central Virginia Regional MLS system. And you can see down below the information that we had on the previous page. You'll also have a description of the package, a little bit of information about describing that package and the difference between the other packages. And you'll have a contents of the package. Again, when you hover over, you get information about what's in your particular package. We can click the websites button to get a little bit of an information about the different websites that the property is going to go out to. This isn't always a complete list. These are always being updated, so your particular listing of properties is probably going to be many, many more than this, and should include all of these types of websites here. Some commercial properties, of course, don't go out to Lake Homes USA, and the different channels may be specific to a particular type of property, but it's really the most inclusive list of websites anywhere on the web. So you're going to be anywhere. If somebody's going to be looking for property, your property is probably going to be listed on that website, as well as the MLS if you're choosing an MLS listing package. And then some people also want to know how many photos will come with a particular package. In this case, it's the maximum allowed by that particular MLS. So if it's 20 that the MLS will allow, that's how many we'll put in the MLS for you. And these are photos that you upload to the website, and we'll use those on Realtor.com, and we can use up to 25 of them on your BloomKey.com property webpage, and we'll talk about that in another video. But the coverage area, this is what I talked about earlier. If you need to make sure that this is the MLS for you, there'll typically be a little bit of information about some of the areas covered by the MLS, and then a contact number so that you can call the MLS and make sure this is indeed the particular MLS that you're trying to list your property in. And if this is the package that you've chosen, you've decided this is what you want to purchase, you'll click the Buy Now button or the Payment Plan button, and that will take you to the shopping cart. And then you can just complete the online registration and checkout process, beginning entering in your property information, uploading your photos, and everything starts happening kind of automatically from there.